आप सभी हरे कृष्ण. A warm welcome to all of you this morning. I am in Bengaluru. Okay, and so we will start our class today. We were chapter 1, verse 35. This is where we completed. Now we will start from 36, where Krishna is quietly listening from Arjun all his thought process. And Krishna is answering not even a single word, but he'll be answering very soon. Okay, he'll be answering. So Arjun is very much perplexed. We saw there are reasons why he doesn't want to fight, and anybody in his place would have chosen the same thing. Nobody wants to fight. Nobody wants war. Nobody wants, what do you say, bloodshed. Everybody wants to be peaceful, very clean, among the beautiful roses, among the beautiful lotuses. Everybody wants to be quiet, calm, eating nicely, sleeping nicely. But this cruel material nature is not going to leave us, because just like criminals, they are not allowed to live peacefully because they have not allowed others to live peacefully. So, directly or indirectly, we all are part of the Dvandva. Dvandva means the duality created around us. The action and reaction cycle, we are a part of it. So, the only way is to get out of that action and reaction. There is no other way. So here Arjun is very much perplexed and he is asking, why? What should I do? So let us offer prayers. हम लोग प्रार्थना करते हैं और फिर प्रवेश करेंगे. लास्ट टाइम एक्चुअली इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी नहीं था, हमारा ट्रांसफार्मर उड़ गया था जन्माष्टमी के बाद. और दूसरा था कि गलती से मैं 6:10 उठ गया था. मेरे को बात याद आ रही है यार, क्या करना है. तो एनीवेज ट्रांसफार्मर बहाना भी था और वैसे ट्रू भी था, बट वो मेन रीजन नहीं था. मैं बोलूँगा अभी सबको बोलूँगा मैं क्लास में लेट उठ गया तो लोग बोले हमारा गुरु जी सो गया, हम लोग भी सोएंगे अभी. इसलिए मैंने ट्रांसफार्मर पे बिल फाड़ दिया, पर मैं ज़्यादा झूठ बोल नहीं सकता, सत्य यही है. हरे हे कृष्णा. आइए प्रार्थना करते हैं, क्लास में प्रवेश करते हैं. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च. श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाय कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत्विजय नमः. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते. तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम. Yes. So we have completed chapter 1, verse 35 till that place. Now we'll see 36th verse. Now the reason, Krishna has many reasons. Arjun has many reasons why not to fight. So one was material compassion. He was feeling compassion, and he was thinking that this compassion is very much spiritual, which was a false notion. He was trying to save the coat of a drowning man. You can't. It makes no sense. You can save the coat, but man is going to drown. So in this material creation, The actual need for every soul is to get reconnected to the Supreme Lord, Krishna himself, who is actual father of all the jivas. So until you get a guy connected to Krishna, it is incomplete. Everything that you do for him, that you help him, is all incomplete. So we have to complete it. You have to get the jiva connected to Krishna. Okay, point number one. Okay, so he had many reasons why not to fight, and one of the reasons now he's going to cite is papa, sinful reaction. He's going to say, Krishna, it will incur me sinful reaction. मेरे हाथ से पाप करवा रहे हो आप युद्ध करवा के. So देखो, अब वहां से हट के वो इस पे आ गया है. आइए, we'll read 36th verse and proceed. पापम एवाश्रयेदस्मान् हत्वैतानाततायिनः तस्मान्नार्हा वयं हन्तुं धार्तराष्ट्रान् स्वबान्धवान् स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः स्याम माधव. Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we again, O Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune, and how would we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? Krishna is Arjuna is saying कि क्या फायदा इतना मार के इतना पाप लेके क्या फायदा मतलब इतना मारो पाप लो. I think it is dangerous. Oh Madhava. Arjuna is calling Krishna as Madhava. Madhava means O husband of the goddess of fortune. जो लक्ष्मी जी के पति हैं उनको माधव नाम दिया है. एक मिनट. So Krishna is called here as Madhava. Madhava means one who is the husband of goddess of fortune. So he's saying, see, your wife is one who brings fortune, and your husband of Lakshmi ji. How much fortune you should bring, and why are you trying to put me into a situation which will bring so much misfortune? कभी कभी दोस्त होते हैं ना, वो अपने दूसरे दोस्त से पाप करवाते हैं कि तू कर तो तू नरक जाएगा, फायदे मैं उठाऊंगा. जैसे एक बार मृगारी था, मृगारी. There was a hunter called Mrigari. He used to kill animals half, and they used to feel pain, and they used to cry, and he used to like, and then later they used to die. So Narad saw this. So Narad came and told, Are Mrigari, you do one thing, kill them completely. Don't kill them half. You kill them completely. So he was astonished. Sadhu, instead of saying don't kill, he's saying kill. So he said, Why are you saying kill? Because they are in more pain. So better you kill them at one shot, one stroke. So Mrigari, he realized, he said, I do it for my food. Narada said, Go and ask your wife and children. Narada, you want to partake in the sin? So then they said, No. So people want others to do sin, themselves to take the benefit, but not take the sin. So he's saying, Oh Krishna, oh Madhava, you bring so much fortune in lives of people, and here you are putting me into this activity which is ghastly and so sinful. He's saying, I don't want to do. And he's calling them Atatainaha. Atatainaha means he is very, what do you say? He has come to kill you. Atatai means one who comes to kill you. There are 6 types of people who can kill you. And these 6 people, according to scriptures, are allowed to be killed by us. So I don't have, I'm in Bengaluru today. I'll be boarding a train for Pune today again. But I don't have notes, so I have my online notes. I just read them. So here in this 36th verse, there are 6 type of atatais. Okay, atatai, and it is said they can be killed. They can be killed. Okay. See here what type of activities. One, It is mentioned in Vasishta Smriti 3.19. Smriti, Shruti. So Smriti is written by, this one is Vasishta Smriti. It says Agnido Garadaschaiva Shastrapanir Dhanapaha Kshetra Darap Darapahari Cha Sad Etehi Atatainaha. Who are Atatais? They are defined. First, the poison giver, one who gives poison. Okay, one who gives poison to you and is trying to kill you is Atatai. He can be killed. B, who sets fire to the house, who comes and tries to burn your house. Third, attacks with deadly weapons. One who attacks you with deadly weapons is coming to kill you, is coming. Fourth, one who plunders your riches. One who is trying to loot whatever you earned and is trying to loot your riches. You can kill him. Occupies another's land. One who is trying to encroach others' land and occupy it. Kidnaps. Sixth is one who kidnaps others' wife. He can be killed. Sometimes somebody may, like Jayadrat wanted to kidnap Draupadi. So it is such a bad thing, that somebody's wife is a respectful lady. And just because you feel she can be mine, you're not kidnapped. So once you kidnap, you are prone to be killed. It is mentioned in Manusmriti also, 8.350. Atatainam ayantam hanyad eva avicharayan na atatayi vadhe dosho hantur bhavati kaschana. Without consideration, one should kill aggressors as there is no fault in killing them. So it is mentioned, you can kill this kind of people who are actually aggressive. Actually, we can make a big subject here, but we will try to proceed. You can contemplate more how these people are there in our life. But nowadays, the laws is such that if you go and kill, they kill you. And then you are in jail. So it's very difficult these days. But actually, a Kshatriya cannot tolerate this injustice. And if you see carefully, Arjun had already undergone all these 6 problems. Even if there is one, you can kill your opponent. Arjun was facing all 6 problems. If you see carefully, what he was facing? See here. Poison giver. Bhima was poisoned by Duryodhan. Okay. Lakshagraha happened, where the house was set to fire. Then there are attacks with deadly weapons. That is war. Okay, plunder the riches. There was Vanvas and Indraprastha was taken away by playing gamble. Occupies another's land, Hastinapur. The entire land which belonged to them was already taken. Yudhishthir was the actual rightful heir of the kingdom, but it was taken away from him. Kidnap others' wife, Jayadrat, and he tried to kidnap. And there was Asat Sabha, where his wife there, where Draupadi was disrobed. So these are the Atatahi situations. So Arjun had all the reasons to go and kill. And look at his situation. He's saying, how? How can I do like this? So Arjun being like a saintly person was of no use because he was a Kshatriya. Even Lord Ram killed Ravana. Okay. Lord Ram saw that Ravan is not following. He killed him. Because why one should kill? Yes, can somebody answer? Why they should kill? Such people should be killed. Yes, Dattaji.
They will set an example in front of the people. Yes.
Perfect. See, what will happen is, if there is no justice, like I am a common man, and anybody can come and beat me, then how will I perform my duties? So the Kshatriya just standing helps me perform my duties. Simple. If Kshatriya is not there, I can't perform my duties. Okay. Like security guard in ATM, there is one security guard with gun. If that gunman is not there, then all your currency will be gone. But that is very low level understanding. in dharma, the entire life is meant to be followed like dharma path. And if there is no Kshatriya who will protect us from the onslaughts of dharma, if somebody comes and attack, who will help? If you see Ram, he helped Vishwamitra Muni, he killed Tataka, huh? He helped all the Rishi Munis in Chitrakoot, he killed so many demons. So, Lord Ram being as a Supreme Lord is another thing, but as a Kshatriya, he played the role. So, he's not just telling or he's not just guiding Arjuna to fight, he has done it himself. But here, Krishna is showing that if I want, I can fight, but it is your duty. You are Kshatriya. तू मुकुट पहनेगा तो लड़ाई तू करेगा. It is your duty and that is how you get purified. Arjuna is saying, why are you telling me I am, thoda sa, have you depressed him? So it does not suit him that he showed such thing. So actually for Kshatriya to show mercy is cowardly. It is not some great heroic thing. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj is known, well known all over India, especially in Maharashtra. There is so much, and just looking at him, people, they feel proud. It's a true story in 1993 when there was Dangal, when there was Hindu-Muslim riot. So what happened was, one lady from Muslim area, she started running towards Hindu area. And she ran in a chawl because some 4 or 5 Muslims only of her own community wanted to molest her or capture her during that time where nobody is reasonable or answerable. So she ran over to Hindu area and she knew that Hindus don't get into such activities. So when she ran here, she ran through the chawls and she knocked one of the doors. And there was one guy, said, please save me. There are people running behind me. Give me some shelter. In this time, they will finish me. So he said, okay, you stay here. So 2 days she stayed there. Okay. He gave food, everything, and he gave place to sleep. He slept down, he gave his bed to sleep, After 2 days, when the war, danga and riots got over, she said, thank you very much. I know I'm very happy that you helped me this and that. And now this guy asked, what gave you this faith? आपको कहाँ से faith मिला कि मैं तो हिंदू हूँ, I'm a Hindu. I would have done anything to do you in this time. Nobody would have asked me. But but you came and knocked my door so confidently. How? This is actually when I was running for my life. From the window, I saw Shivaji Maharaj's photo in your room. And I realized this is the safest guy. He will not mistreat me. So that is why I knocked your door. So that is the power. Just imagine if Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj has that kind of valor. He was such a powerful personality. Nyaya Pradhan. He did his duty. Till the fag end of his life. He wanted Hindavi Swarajya, a kingdom full of Vedic values. So Hindavi Swarajya is not over because my Pandavasena is very soon coming. So, Hindavi Swarajya Bhave Hi Shrinchi Icha. Let there be the kingdom of Vedic followers. So, it does not suit a Kshatriya that I don't want to fight. Why should I fight? How it looks. And that too for Arjuna. Krishna like, क्या है, ऐसा कैसे आ गया इसके हृदय में? He will answer all this, but is very upset with his own disciple, Arjuna. So Arjuna is saying this reason that actually, no, I don't want to do any sinful activity. And also what he is indirectly telling is, oh Madhav, why you want to bring misfortune in my life? Because killing others is okay. Now, okay, I can understand all these other warriors I can kill. How can I kill my own men? Swajanam. Others I understand, they're others. But these are my Swajanam. Now, Arjun has got the same disease which Dhritarashtra has got. The entire Gita starts with Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva. He is saying Mamakaha. मेरा बच्चा और उनका बच्चा में क्या चल रहा है? और यही प्रॉब्लम अब देहात्म बुद्धि का प्रॉब्लम अर्जुन में आ गया है. इवन अर्जुन इज हैविंग द सेम bodily concept of life. He is saying that my my relatives, how can I kill them? Look at this attachment. That is where Gita comes in picture. Why Bhagavad Gita is so special? Because it transcends you from this bodily concept of life and shows you the true colors of this creation. Till now we are just thinking, I am this, my sons, my kids, my father, my mother, my this, me and mine. Janasya mohoyam aham mameti. Aham and mama. Me and mine. We are stuck into this. So he says, therefore I can't kill. How can I kill? So there are 4 levels, because this you have to understand. If you don't understand this, you will not understand why Krishna answered uh, uh, about soul. This point you have to understand. There are 4 levels. Anyways, those who are my regular students know this subject, but still, as a part of this chapter and this verse, I have to explain you. There are 4 stages. Okay, you can note down. The lowest stage, I should have drawn diagram, but somehow here off the board. Hey, good है sir? है तो दे दो, मैं थोड़ा दिखा सकता हूँ. I'm in Bengaluru at our Ganesh Prabhu's home. We had nice rice, sambar, roti, sabjis, all South Indian style. All that liquid to drink, it is all. Roji is very dedicated. अच्छा, उसमें बच्चों ने कर दिया. Oppose. So meanwhile, he's just giving us his board. I'll tell you, there are 4 stages you can note down. The lowest is Artha Shastra. Artha Shastra. Note this down. Artha Shastra. Okay, I'll draw a diagram like this. Above Artha Shastra is Niti Shastra. Just you should write one above other. Okay, write like this. Artha Shastra. नीचे से लिखो, नीचे से चालू करो अर्थ, फिर उसके ऊपर स्पेस. तो मैं डायग्राम बताता हूँ. Then you write Niti Shastra. Then you write Dharma Shastra. Above Niti you write Dharma. And above that you write Atma Shastra. So the Artha Shastra means it is the lowest strata of existence. Means you value everything on the terms of economy. How much economy, how much money. उस terms में आप सब डिजाइन करते हो लाइफ को. Like nowadays क्या है? You want to travel in train, take money. You want to do this, take money. You want to do that, money. You want to die, money. You want to drink water, money. You want to urinate, money. 20 का पानी पियो और 2 बार टॉयलेट जाओ, 10-10 रुपए, तो 40 रुपए का पानी हो गया 1 लीटर. So everything is money. So when we start evaluating people and relationships based on economy, so when we start evaluating everything, if we start evaluating everything based on money, then what happens is it will not give us complete happiness. Yeah, check it. Actually. So you can see here board. I'll write and show you. Okay. These are 4 levels. You are able to see this. You are able to see Arthashastra?
Yeah.
अच्छा?
Yes, yes.
अर्थशास्त्र दिख रहा है?
Yeah.
नीति शास्त्र, Dharma Shastra and Atma Shastra. If you understand this concept, I'll use this board again. If you understand this concept, you have understood half of Gita. You'll always understand what is Krishna showing and what is Arjuna saying. Arjuna is very smart. He is trying to play around Artha, Niti and Dharma. And Krishna is saying, follow Atma. I'll explain you how. I'll explain you, because if you don't, I don't give explanation, you'll not understand. What is Artha Shastra? Means you value everything based on economy. Let us say you have a relationship with your mother. So in our country, in Bharat, even if our mother is very old, 90, 92, you will see sons carrying on the shoulder and going for Tirtha Yatra. Okay? You will find all this. Why? Because they are not interested in money, they are interested in dharma. If they are interested in money, old lady is giving nothing. She is of no use. So the communist regime, what they do is, you are no use to us, we kill you. We finish you. Or we don't need you. You go in the old age home, chup chap baito. So everything is based on artha. So the problem with artha is that there is a lot of lies in it. There's a बहुत झूठ होता है. कोई सामान बेचता है, let us say this is a marker, somebody wants to sell you, let us say he gets it 10 rupees, he'll say 50 rupees. You can't produce, so you can take it for 50. And if you tell अरे नहीं थोड़ा कम करो, बोला साहब 45 का खरीदी है, 5 रुपए प्रॉफिट नहीं कमाई तो मेरा रोजी रोटी, he'll say like that. Actually, everybody, those who are businessmen, they know it is not, it's just for 10 rupees. But they will not say, because if they say, उनका भी धंधा डाउन होगा. So they all have to hide. That's why I always see. Generally, those who are Marwadis, their wives, they will not come in major public, because they have to keep a lot of hidden secrets inside. And women can't keep a lot of secrets, they just pop it out. So they always have their own community. कि ज़्यादा बाहर मत जाओ. Jains and Marwadis, that's the business community. They say keep quiet. You know, yeah, we have to keep quiet. Otherwise, धंधा कैसे चलेगा? But that's okay. So Artha Shastra means there is a lot of lies. If you want to make Artha, you have to lie. Second is Niti. Niti means moral values. Moral values. You uphold the moral values. So when you uphold moral values, sometimes you may lose Artha. Like a person who is non-corrupt, a government officer, he will not get a bribe. He will not get special facilities. Why? Because he's honest, he's making less money. But he's more happy. Look carefully. The happiness index is high here. This guy has a lot of money, but he's not guaranteed that he's happy. But he is happy. Better than him. But the problem with Niti is that although he's happy, he follows all the moral codes, is very honest, is very legitimate, a very decent person, following all the moral conducts, there is no guarantee he believes in God. It can be his own self-esteem driving it. So when one follows a lifestyle full of moral values, including the scriptures say that Grihastha should do this, Vanaprastha should do this, a Kshatriya should do this, a Brahmana should do this, a Vaishya should do this. That is for development of our consciousness. Because in Artha, there is no development of consciousness. Consciousness means your Chetana. चेतना विकसित नहीं होता है अर्थ में. उसमें सिर्फ पैसा आता है ज्यादा अमीर हो गए तो कपड़े बदल देंगे. When you are, the more artha you have, the more external things you can change, nothing internal. Because you can make a show off that yes, we have some religious function, even if you have a lot of money. But you will see there is no religious activity there. Because it is not a dharma, it is show off. And even if you follow a lot of moral codes, you may show you are very decent and that, but still inside you may lack dharmic values. But when you follow dharma, the path of dharma is such that it gives total joy. In Niti, it gives you ijjat, respect. In dharma, it gives you joy. You feel very happy. Now Ganeshotsav is coming. You will have Ganeshji at your home. You feel so nice. Although there is so much pain. Pasina aata hai, saman lao, ye lao, relatives will come. And then you have to worship and then you have to cook modak and then you have to clean the room. You have to clean everything. You know, Lord Ganesha is coming. So much of, and then you have to do aarti. It is so much in such heat and there is a lot of sweat, but there is joy inside. If you see carefully, there is a lot of joy because you are worshipping Ganesh ji. Or you go to a temple, you have to walk so long, or you go for a tirtha yatra. It is so long, so much tiring externally, but internally you are very happy. So the nature of dharma is that the more you follow the scriptures. The path of scriptures guides how to follow, whom to live, what to live. If you follow this, then you are a dharmic person. Even if you are poor, even if you are arthically very poor, still you are happy. Your happiness index is multifold. But now, actually, still this dharma is there because you are in bodily concept of life. You have not yet realized that you are soul. See, dharma is for what? If you are a woman, there is womanly dharma. If there is purusha, then you have a purusha dharma. If you are a businessman, you have a vaishya dharma. If you are a brahmana, buddhiman, then you have buddhiman dharma. But always remember that dharma is material dharma, which is only related to bodily existence. The moment you come to your spiritual existence, Atma, then there is Atma dharma. And that's why Krishna in chapter 18, verse 66 is saying, Sarva dharman parityajya. Chhod do sare dharma. It is not Hindu Muslim dharma. Dharma is our dharma. Our manasik dharma, created by our mind. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Come to me. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchaha. I will deliver you from all the sins. You just come to me. So this dharma does not mean Hindu, Muslim, Christian. It means the karma, the activities that you do, when it is aligned to scriptures and God-centered, it is called dharma. You understand? Now, see this ladder carefully. If you follow artha, you miss the upper three. If you follow niti, you still miss the upper two. If you follow dharma, then you still miss. So Arjun is now talking of artha. Arjun is talking like, what will I do? Enjoy such a kingdom with bloodshed. Nahi main paap nahi lunga. He's just talking here. And Krishna is smiling. And when Krishna starts speaking in chapter 2, पहला तो अर्जुन को ठोकने वाले कि तू पागल है, कुछ भी बोल रहा है. And then he's going to start talking here. न त्वेवाहं जातु नासं न त्वं नेमे जनाधिपा न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वे वयं मतः परम्. Oh my dear Arjuna, what are you lamenting for? You are lamenting for the body and its needs. Nobody dies, Arjun. The Atma never dies. Natvevaham jatu nasam. Never was a time when you did not exist, I did not exist, and these kings did not exist, and never will be a time when they will cease to exist. Means they will exist even after what you think they will go. No, they will be there. So they all will exist. तो तू मरने की जो बातें कर रहा है, अब जैसे कोई मेकअप करते हैं हम, तो मेकअप किसको करते हैं? शरीर को करते हैं. हम मेकअप शरीर को करते हैं, लेकिन शरीर तो नश्वर है. एग्री करते हो कि नहीं आप लोग? भाई एक दिन तो जाएगा ना, अभी नहीं जाएगा, 50 साल बाद जाएगा, 60 साल बाद जाएगा, पर जाएगा ना. भगवान उसके आगे की बात कर रहे हैं. लंबा खेल, छोटा खेल नहीं, लंबा. So he is talking of a bigger game. You understand? So Krishna always drives on the top gear. And Krishna का education style ऐसा है. सुनो अभी Krishna का method of teaching means Bhagavad Gita is Krishna's teaching. How he teaches is, whenever Arjun asks a question, he will give him the Atma Darshan first. And seeing that Arjun has not understood, then he'll come down and give him an Artha Shastra Darshan, then a Niti Darshan, then a Dharma Darshan, and then bring him back to Artha Darshan. It is going to happen. वो कर्म कांड सिखाएंगे, फिर सकाम कर्म योग, निष्काम कर्म योग, ज्ञान योग, ध्यान योग, एंड देन अगेन भक्ति योग. लेकिन बोलते वक्त पहले भक्ति बता देते हैं. 2.40-45 में क्या है? सब भक्ति है. लेकिन वो देखते हैं कि अर्जुन कंफ्यूज है, तो बोलते हाँ अब एक काम कर, तू युद्ध कर, स्वर्ग में भी जाएगा ना, लास्ट में मर भी जाएगा तो कहाँ जाएगा? स्वर्ग जाएगा, चल युद्ध कर। एंड देन अर्जुन नहीं नहीं बट इसमें ये प्रॉब्लम है। हाँ तो फिर इधर आ, बिकॉज आप अर्थ में पैसा तो कमा लोगे पर आपको इज्जत मिलने की कुछ जरूरत है। झूठ बोला ना आपने, सबको मालूम है, इसलिए जनरली जो बिजनेसमैन उसको इतना हाई नजर से नहीं देखते। बट कोई वैल्यू है, मॉरल वैल्यूड आदमी है, उसको थोड़ा ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट है। जो धर्म को फॉलो करता है उसको ज्यादा रिस्पेक्ट है। और ये जो है ये तो सन्यासी है, ये तो सब सन्यासी मतलब उस लेवल पे जी रहा है, टॉप गियर पे। दैट इज वाई द फेशियल इंडेक्स, हैप्पीनेस इंडेक्स इज वेरी हाई। ये टेंशन में रहता है, ये अपना ईगो में रहता है, ये करता है लेकिन कुछ त्रुटि के अनुभव करता है, कुछ तो रह गया मेरे फॉलोइंग में। और ये हमेशा स्माइलिंग, खुश रहते हैं, इसको मालूम है मैं करता नहीं हूं, करता भगवान है। सॉरी इंग्लिश रिकॉर्डिंग है। ही नोज दैट कृष्णा is the doer, I am not the doer. So we have to understand Arthashastra, Niti. Now look carefully when Arjuna is saying that I don't do sinful activities, it is this. He is fearful of these three things. And Krishna just quiet. बोलता है माधव माधव बोल के मेरे पे ढकल रहा है. I will tell you when I answer. So remember this point. We'll come back here again when we see what Krishna replies later in second chapter. So he's saying that I don't want to do kill because it is Dharma Shastra, and because Dharma is greater than Artha. So although this they have plundered my money and whatever the land and everything, but for just for little bit land I'll not do this adharma of killing. So Krishna is like, "Tu tera dekh le, मैं बाद में बात करूँगा." Okay, like that. So now we'll go to 37th verse. So although technically a sinful person can be killed, here Arjuna is showing cowardliness. 37 and 38, two verses together. यद्यपि एतेन पश्यन्ति लोभो अपहत चेतसः कुलक्षय कृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम् कथं न ज्ञेयम् अस्माभिः पापादस्मान् निवर्तितुं कुलक्षय कृतं दोषं प्रपश्यादिभिर्जनार्दन. O Janardana, although these men overtaken by greed see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends, why should we, with the knowledge of the sin, engage in these acts? So, Janardana, here Krishna is addressed as Janardana. I told you what is Janardana? One who can kill the population. So you kill. Or Janardana means one who maintains the Jana. So he's saying, no, you can kill because you maintain, you can kill. I can't kill. So my dear Janardana, please understand my problem. That these people, their hearts are taken over by greed. Lobo apahata chetasaha. Their consciousness is overtaken by greed. So whenever you are greedy, you will see that you are confused. You don't know what you do, and so you act in a very weird way. So he's saying greed is the main cause. Lobha. If you see Duryodhan, he had everything. If you see carefully, what did Duryodhan not have? He had everything. He had the kingdom. His father was on the throne. But he did not have, he was very greedy. He did not give a small space nor 5 villages to these 5 Pandavas. It means what? He was disqualified to be a king. Because an emperor always gives Kshatriyas some space to exist. They are your brothers, they are Kshatriyas. They actually deserve the entire kingdom. Okay, just for you, they are ready to settle it down to 5 villages, and that too you are not giving. Means what is the level of degradation that is there in his mind. That itself shows he was not qualified to be a king. Because a genuine emperor will always give, a genuine emperor will always give all other Kshatriyas their space, Brahmanas their space. And here, Duryodhan, when he was asked 5 villages, he was not giving. So that itself shows they are not qualified. Just little bit. So he's saying they are not qualified. So that is how he is refusing to fight. He's saying they are overtaken by greed and their consciousness is gone here and there. मैं क्यों उनके चक्कर में मरूं? Why should I go and go behind them? So that is what he is saying. Okay, now we'll go to verse 39. Now he is going to say, now you give one reason of social destruction. Okay, no problem. Social destruction का अब वो reason देने वाले हैं. Sinful reaction का example reason दे दिया. He gave example many other reasons. Now he is saying that no, I have to give some more reason. Mind उसका distracted है अर्जुन का. He is saying, oh, the social structure will collapse. So if you go from verse 39, 40 and 41, what I'll do is, I'll read these three verses together and then, what do you say, collaborate and explain it. Then it becomes easy. Only on these three verses I can give 90 lectures. Okay. But we just give, we will not be able to explain so much because if you go in detail, you may get lost. So we'll see. 39, 38 is or 39. So 39, 40 and 41, I'll read together. कुलक्षये प्रणश्यन्ति कुलधर्म सनातनः धर्मे नष्टे कुलं कृत्स्नम् अधर्मो भवत्युत. With the destruction of dynasty, he's saying, chalo at all I fight. With the destruction of dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished. The family traditions are there, they will be vanquished because the men will die and who will follow them? And thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligious practice. Then what will happen is everybody will become irreligious. The entire family will become irreligious. 40. Adharma vibhavat Krishna pradushyanti kulastriyah strishu dushtashu vasneya jayate varna sankaraha. When irreligion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become corrupt. And from the degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vrishni, comes unwanted progeny. So, then what will happen? Then irreligion will become prominent. And when irreligion becomes prominent, naturally women who take shelter of their husbands and dharma will have no shelter. So then they'll become polluted. Polluted means they'll become characterless. They may indulge into activities. They'll be forced to indulge. They don't want, but circumstances will come. Then what will happen? There will be degradation in their character, in their womanhood. And then, O descendant of Vrishni, and that is where comes unwanted progeny. And then there will be Varna Sankara. There will be birth of children who are not legitimate. And Varna Sankara always has a problem. He cannot perform nicely. There are two, Varnas, if they marry, it is said the upper Varna can marry the lower Varna, but the girl from lower Varna. But if he marries a girl from higher Varna, then there will be problem. Just like Brahmana, if a girl from a Brahmana marries to a Kshatriya, it is not good. Although there can be love and attraction and whatever, because the Brahmana, she has a lot of brain, and a Kshatriya is still lower. And if it is a Vaishya or a Shudra, then that boy is still lower. He can never comprehend the brain, and it becomes very difficult for husband to deal. So a Brahmana, if marries a Brahmana, there is a equal, IQ or understanding. Similarly, if a Kshatriya marries a Vaishya girl, it's okay. But if a Vaishya marries a Kshatriya girl, वो business का बैंड बच जाएगा, कर ही नहीं पाएगा. So love marriages and all are very okay, but if you do that, there is Varna Sankara. There is a crossfire. Okay. So he's saying then such things will happen. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro yesham lupta pindodaka kriya. When there is increase of unwanted population, and when such unwanted population, that is Varna Sankara people will increase, then what will happen? A hellish situation is created both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. Okay, a hellish situation is created both for the family. So there will be a proper, so much of chaos, because nobody listened to anybody. There is no hierarchy. There is no discipline. कौन किसका बात मानेगा? Come on, get lost. I don't care. ये सब चालू हो जाएगा. Which is there now. We are facing this situation now. Hellish situation is created both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. So वो उन लोग को तो problem होगा ही होगा. Arjun is saying, Krishna, even problem will be there for me because I am the person who started it. If I don't fight, then things will not change. At max, what will happen? He will take Hastinapur. In such corrupt families, there is no offering of oblations of food and water to the ancestors. So what will happen is, if somebody becomes Varna Sankara, he will not do Pindadan of his parents and grandparents. Then if they don't do, they have to get stuck in Pitraloka or become ghosts. Then what I'm doing is, I'm increasing negativity in the community. If you see, there is a lot of negativity now in society. Why? Because first of all, Christians and Muslims, they just bury the body. They don't do any Pindadan. So anybody who is buried remains a ghost till his entire body is mutilated or dissolved. And those who are Hindus, they are more into materialism. So they don't go to Gaya or Trambakeshwar and do the rituals or rites. They think, so I don't believe. Then don't believe. Live in the negativity that is created. Who is तुम्हारे पीछे कौन है? जगमार? माझ्या बापाचं काय जाते, तुझं तू पण. So we want. I still remember one of our nearest ones. One of my classmates. She actually left her body. Vibha must be knowing. So she was very friendly to all when we were in school. So it happened that after her death, I came to know after 6 months. I didn't know earlier. And later it so happened that it appeared as if she is coming in my thoughts and saying that, please save me. I'm stuck. I said, Aata tha mere ko. So then I went to Gaya. I did little Pindan. But I thought their relatives should do. So then I went to their relatives. It took me 1 year to convince them. But then I convinced them. Then I took them. And they said, yes, now we are feeling a little lighter, Because that is Pitrudosh. If you don't go and give oblations to your Pitras, then now Pitru Paksha will be coming. So then you are stuck. So here there is a nice cycle explained by Krishna himself. What he's saying is, if there is war, there will be Kulakshaya. The Kula, the dynasty, there will be damage. And when there is Kulakshaya, Sanatana Kula Dharma Pranashyanti. The eternal parampara that was coming will be destroyed. And then what will happen? Dharme nashte kulam kritsnam. Adharma bhi bhavatyuta. There will be adharma followed by the people in that parampara. And then what will happen when adharma is there? Pradushyanti kulastriyaha. The stri will see no discipline in family. They will also become distracted and they will break their womanhood. Jayate varna sankara. Pradushyanti jayate varna sankara. Then what will happen? Varna sankara will happen. And what will happen? The Narasankara kids will not do oblations, Pindadan, Lupta Pindodaka Kriyaha. And then what will happen? Patanti Pitaro Yesham. And then our Pitaras will be more degraded and there will be a lot of chaos. Okay. So then he's saying, I'll be responsible, Krishna. So please, mere ko chhod do, main nahi yuddh karega. Here in the purport, there is a nice verse where it says that if somebody is a devotee of Krishna, he is not bound for doing all this Pitara Pinda. Because just becoming a devotee, Krishna himself delivers his 21 generations. Devarshi Bhutapta Nram Pitranam Na Kinkaro Nayam Ranicha Rajan Sarvatmanaya Sharanam Sharanyam Gato Mukundam Pariritya Kartam. that if you are a devotee of Krishna, so then already there is oblations, your ancestors are already delivered. So best is to become a devotee of Krishna. Then it is the easiest way to deliver. Anyways, 42. दोषैर्ऐतैकुलग्नानां वर्णसङ्करकारकै उत्साद्यन्ते जाति धर्म कुलधर्मश्च शाश्वतः. Due to the evil deeds of the destroyers of family traditions, all kinds of community projects and family welfare activities will be devastated. So what will happen is, because all these situations are gone, even the community work that is going on will be destroyed. See, when community works happen, when let us say all Marathas are together, Rajputs are together, Brahmins are together, Vaishyas are together, then there is a community activity which allows their kids to grow very nicely. Haribol. Am I audible? Audible. So that allows that community to flourish and grow. But if I destroy, then that community structure all will get destroyed. Krishna, I will be the cause of breaking this varnashram dharma. Okay. So I don't want to be like that. 43 is saying Utsanna kula dharmanam manushyanam janadana narake niyatavaso bhavati iti anushruma. O Krishna, maintainer of the people. देखो इन्होंने वापिस क्या कर दिया कृष्ण को, जनार्दन बोल के बोलते तुम मेंटेनर है पीपल का. O Krishna, maintainer of people, I have heard by disciplic succession that those who destroy family traditions dwell always in hell. So I have heard from disciplic succession from many other people earlier that those who destroy such tradition rot in hell. And you want me to rot in hell? हाँ, अपने दोस्त को नरक में देखना चाहते हो आप? कृष्ण सिंह, बहुत अच्छा बेटा, बहुत अच्छा खेला है तू. हाँ सब, you are just taking anything from here and there and putting not to fight. That is a sign of a person who is attached to material life. He will always give excuses using dharmic quotes. He will give justification of dharma to show his attachment. 44. Aho bata mahat papam kartum vyavasayita vayam yad rajya sukha lobena hantum swajanam udyatah. Alas, how strange it is that we are preparing to commit greatly sinful acts driven by the desire to enjoy royal happiness. Just imagine how much we are trying to, how much greatly we are preparing to do all this. So he's saying, अरे एक तो गलत काम कर रहे, उसमें कितना तैयारी करके आए हम. That is the difference of a good person and a bad person. The good person, he always thinks that I am wrong, I have to improve. And a bad person is confident he's right. Once Dronacharya, he called Yudhishthir and Duryodhan both. He says, both of you go, and he told Yudhishthir, go and find the worst person, the very most worst person, bring him to me here. And he told Duryodhan, go and bring the best person in the world and bring him to me. After some time, both of them come empty-handed. So he says, Yudhishthir, where is that person? He says, Gurudev, I searched the entire world, but I did not see anyone more bad than me. So I have no one whom I could bring. He says, Acha. And they told Duryodhan, where is the best person? He says, I did not see anybody better than me. So I myself come. So this is how people have. And that is why, although Arjun is a great devotee, he is saying that look how greatly we have prepared ourselves and come with such a great entourage to do such sinful activity. And Krishna is like, wait, chapter 2, aane de fir jawab deta hu. 45 and 46, 2 verses. 45. Yadi imam apratikaram ashastram shastrapanayah dhartarashtrani hanyo tanme kshemataram bhavet. I would consider it better for the sons of Dhritarashtra to kill me unarmed and unresisting rather than fight with them. So I will rather consider that they come and beat me than I fighting with them. So he's come to a stage where he's ready to die than to kill. देखो क्या उल्टा हो गया, मटेरियल कंपैशन में कितना डूब गया अर्जुन. 46 Sanjay Uvacha, and Sanjay is narrating to Dhritarashtra to come back. Sanjay Singh. Sanjay Uvacha एवं मुक्त्वा अर्जुनः संख्ये रथोपस्थ उपविशत् विसृज्य सहस्रं चापं शोक संविघ्न मानसः. Sanjay said, Arjuna, having thus spoken on the battlefield, cast aside his bow and arrows and sat down on the chariot, his mind overwhelmed with grief. Then Arjun, he was like in more anxiety. I said, tension में आ गया, उधर बैठ गया. He was like, what to do now? So actually, Arjun after giving all the arguments, he knew that somewhere I'm wrong because he was very sincere. So he realized, कि मैं बोल तो रहा हूँ and Krishna is not even saying yes. मुंडी भी नहीं हिला रहे, तो कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. And he's like very depressed. I don't want to kill anybody and I am put in this situation. I said, वो बहुत depressed है अभी अर्जुन. So we have completed chapter 1 and it took us 8 sessions, out of which 1 session was, I think so, 3 sessions were introductory and 5 sessions have been more on chapter 1. Chapter 2, we will see. Chapter 2 has, I think so, almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. But there are 72 verses. So I think so the last part may take 2 parts. So it may take 5, is there 6 or 7 sessions to complete second chapter. But chapter 2 is summary of all other chapters. So you have to be very attentive, and I use board also. But I use whatever I could. Sometimes I have to travel, for preaching. So like tomorrow I'll be in Pune, then again I 27th I'll be in Mumbai, 28th, then again 29th I'll be Delhi, 30 I'll be back to Ranchi, 31 again 1 I'll go to Guwahati. We have a lot of preaching projects also. But don't worry, our classes will be consistently going on, even if it is, I have just got Tulsi and Charanamrit of the Lord. Yes. Any questions? You can raise your hand. We have 2 minutes. Wow. You all are great students. You have no questions. So when you have no questions, it means you have understood everything or you have understood nothing. So Ujjwal ji has raised hand. Yes, Ujjwal ji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.
Yes.
प्रभु जी मतलब फिर आगे मतलब तात्पर्य में आता है कि भगवान ने अर्जुन को इसमें डाला कि अर्जुन के अंदर ऐसा संशय आए और फिर वो हमारे लिए ऐसे पूछे, तो इसे थोड़ा समझाइए.
ये मैंने समझाया था, आप पहले वाले क्लासेस में नहीं थे. मराठी में कहावत है, मराठी में कहते हैं सुने बोले लेकी बोले सुने लागे. मतलब जो घर में सासू माँ होती है वो अपने नई बहू को नहीं डांटती है, वो अपनी बेटी को डांटती है. तो बेटी को बोल देने से वो बहू को समझ में आता है कि मेरी गलती है, लेकिन मेरे को डायरेक्टली नहीं बोला है. सो भगवान हमसे संबंधित तो है, लेकिन हम भगवान का अपना संबंध जताते नहीं. तो फिर भगवान क्या करते हैं, अर्जुन को स्थिति में डाल के अर्जुन को डांट लगा के इनडायरेक्टली हमको पढ़ा रहे हैं. ऐसा. यस दीपक जी.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. प्रणाम प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण.
प्रभू जी, भगवद्गीता आउट ऑफ प्रश्न प्रभू जी. आपण प्रार्थना करतो ना, आपण भगवंतासमोर प्रार्थना करतो ना प्रभू जी, तर समर्थनिक प्रार्थना आणि दैनबोधिक प्रार्थना आणि लालसामय प्रार्थना आहे. तर समर्थिक प्रार्थनामध्ये कुठली प्रार्थना करावी आणि दैनबोधीमध्ये कुठली प्रार्थना करावी आणि लालसामय प्रार्थना कुठली करावी भगवंतासमोर?
देखिए, जो पहला आपने बोला मैं समर्थिक में जानता नहीं क्या है वो जो होगा, पर जो दैन्य बोधिनी है इसमें हम दीन भावना रखते हैं.
हाँ.
कि हे प्रभु, मैं बद्ध हूँ, मैं संसार में फंसा हूँ, मेरी कोई लेवल नहीं है, मैं आपके याचना करने आए हो कि आप मेरी रक्षा करें, ये दैन्य बोधि नहीं होता है। ये भाव में जितने प्रार्थना निकलेंगे आपकी तरफ से, स्टैंडर्ड नहीं होता, हर एक ड्यूटी का अलग होता है, पर भाव ये होता है, इसको दीन भाव, आप दैन्य रूप में हैं। लालसामयी में आपने भजन वजन कर लिया, बोले भाड़ में जाए मेरा उद्धार, मैं तुझे चाहता हूँ, आई वॉन्ट यू, ग्रीडी है, आई वॉन्ट यू, ये भाव अलग होता है। तो ये भाव में भी प्रार्थना होती है। ये तो भाव है, अलग अलग भाव है, बहुत सारे भाव है, ये तो मेजर।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्ण।
Yes. Our time is over. Ujjwal ji, you still have raised your hand. One कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ लो।
हाँ जी, हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी। प्रभु जी, तो मतलब भगवान ने कैसे डाल दिया अर्जुन को उसमें?
ठीक है, अभी आगे पढ़ेंगे तो पता चल जाएगा।
अच्छा,
जीव कैसे डाला जाता नहीं डाला तो आगे आएगा। योग माया शक्ति होती है, योग माया शक्ति से भगवान किसी को भी भक्त से अभक्त के ड्रामा में डाल सकते हैं। जो अभी यशोदा मैया ने पूरा ब्रह्मांड देख लिया मुख में, फिर भूल गई, कैसे भूल गई? अच्छा, योग माया शक्ति यानी जो पढ़ेंगे महामाया योग माया शक्तियों के बारे में बाद में पढ़ेंगे। ठीक है, हरे कृष्णा। 7 बज गए हैं, आप लोगों को भी बहुत सारा काम है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हम लोग थर्सडे को मिलेंगे, परसों, यानी कि अब तरीके से 28 को सुबह।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्ण।
हरे
हरे
कृष्ण
कृष्णा।
प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु, दंडवत प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण
प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण प्रणाम।
हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
हाँ, हरे कृष्ण।
सभी प्रभु जी